What's up, guys? Tukey here, back again with some more NHL 16 and my New York Islanders GM Mode series. And in this episode, it is our Round 2 matchup against the Montreal Canadiens. Now, we have made one roster change. I've put Thomas Fleischmann on the fourth line. We'll see what happens there. We sent down Antoine Vermette. Now, I will say this. If it doesn't work out, the secondary plan, if we're mainly struggling for offense, is to put Zach Smith on the fourth line left wing spot, drop Cizikas, and then the third line would be Shane Prince, Anders Lee, and Joshua Ho-Sang. But we'll see what happens there. For now, we're going to go with Fleischmann because I want to keep Cizikas on that third line. But let's go ahead now and take a look at what Montreal has to offer. Of course, we know Carey Price will be there. Of course, we know that mainly because of the 96 rated goaltending. And sorry for the jump cut there, but getting to Montreal's lineup, it's a pretty good one, and I can see why they are here. The top line, it is Max Pacioretty, 2 goals so far in this postseason, with David Desharnais and Alex Radulov. Now, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Radulov. I'm going to say Radulov, though. He has 4 assists. It's weird that they have Desharnais on their top line. He's a third-line scoring forward, decent enough player, but that's a typical Montreal lineup, isn't it? But we obviously know Pacioretty's a dangerous player. Second line, they have Alex Steen with Alex Galchenyuk and Brendan Gallagher. That is a line I am deathly afraid of. Steen is actually listed as a first-line forward. He had 3 points, as did Galchenyuk and Gallagher with 4. The third line is De La Rose. He had 4 points in the first round. He is with Brian Boyle and Andrew Shaw. That line certainly has some grit. And in the fourth line, it is Stefan Matteau, who you would kind of think would be with Shaw and Boyle for like the ultimate grit line. Philip Deneau and Nikita Sherbak, who, as a fourth line, had a pretty decent first round as well. Nobody's really killing it so far, like a point-a-game player or anything. But it is a dangerous lineup. I'm not going to overlook them. Defensively, and that hurts my soul, Brendan Gormley, an 86 overall on their top pairing with Jeff Petrie. Now, obviously, I didn't want to get rid of Gormley. I would love to have had him on that third pairing, but we had to give Pelech the chance. Obviously, it hasn't really paid off too well. He got injured. He hasn't really gone up in overall. We ended up having to get Dan Hamhuis. But I do like the people, of course, Bradley and Addison that we got for that trade. Gormley with only 1 assist so far. Petrie with 1 assist as well. The second pairing is Alexei Emlin. Pretty sure. Again, the Russian names, you never know. Alexei Emlin, though, plays with Shea Weber, who had 3 assists and is still massively overrated in this game. And the third pairing, it is Nathan Beaulieu with Scott Mayfield. Again, that kind of hurts my soul. I would have liked Mayfield to still be on this team as well. You guys know I didn't want to get rid of either of them. And, of course, they are both in Montreal's lineup. We made their defense better in an effort to increase our prospect pool down in Bridgeport. A fair trade for both, but it might come back to haunt us here. And, of course, Carey Price is the goaltender, a 95 overall. He had a .945 save percentage through 7 games. Mike Condon is the backup. Any team with Carey Price, whether it's real life or a video game, and that goes for Montreal in this upcoming season. I haven't really talked too much about that. Of course, I mentioned this in the comment section of, I believe, the Coyotes-Panthers trade. But I'll be doing a video, a season preview as we go along. Montreal is a goddamn dangerous team as long as they have Carey Price. But hopefully, we can overcome that here. It is Game 1. We do have home ice advantage. So let's do this. Game 1 here in Brooklyn first, period. And that is the worst possible start. Oh my God. De La Rose, Gallagher, and Andrew Shaw. 3 goals on 10 shots. And that is just brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Will it get any better in the second? It does. Johnny Boychuk with the lone goal. So I guess that gives us a little bit of hope. We have an early power play goal, an extended power play. We were on the power play for like the first 6 minutes of the period, and we couldn't get a goal. Fucking hell. But Barzal scores out of nowhere. And we have life. 8 minutes to go. We're down by a goal. We might not be out of this game. And we're not. It's Casey Cizikas. Holy shit, I expected that to be the empty netter. Holy fuck. I really expected that to be the empty netter. What a fucking comeback. I think it's just setting in. Holy shit. So a dominant first period for the Habs. Johnny Boychuk gets us on the board. Not sure why he was that low in the zone, but it worked. And then in the third period, it is Barzal and Casey Cizikas with the goals. Case in point, 40 shots to 24. 3 goals apiece. We're going to overtime. Let's do this, man. Casey Cizikas with a gigantic goal. Early power play for the Habs. We kill it off. And now it is, oh boy, this is stressful. It's crunch time. Next goal will do it. I'm looking for a certain John Tavares to step up, or P.A. Parento. You guys know P.A. Parento in these overtimes. Please, are we going to double overtime? We're not. It is Johnny Gaudreau with the game winner. And that feels good. Yes, it does. 3-0 down to the Habs at the end, or after the first period, at the end of the first period. And we come back and win it 4-3 in overtime. The goal with 35 seconds left in overtime. 49 shots. 49 shots. That is Montreal as hell, isn't it? Carey Price just being a brick wall for as long as he possibly can. But in the end, it wasn't enough. And what a ridiculous way to start this series. It wasn't looking too good, but we were able to turn it around. We take game 1, and we are moving straight in to game number 2. And hopefully we can continue our goal-scoring ways and rally and just keep this momentum going. I'm expecting this first period to be just terrible because I said that. Let's see what happens, and it is scoreless. 13 shots to 5. Thankfully this time Ben Bishop is able to shut the door. Second period, can we get the opening goal? And we can. It is John Tavares. A minute 15 seconds later, Brendan Gallagher ties it, and then 10 seconds later, John Tavares with the big FU to Brendan Gallagher, and he gets the goal. 2 goals for John Tavares in a minute and 25 seconds, and we had the lead. Very much, not very even, but much closer in shots, but we have the 2-1 lead on the scoreboard. Let's do this third period. What an exchange there for Tavares and Brendan Gallagher. We have the power play, and we have a power play goal. I do not know why Zach Smith is on the power play. He should not be. Montreal with an extended power play. They cannot score. 6 minutes to go. Can we hold on? It's 3-1. Things are looking good. Another power play. It's a goal for Tavares, an empty netter. Not sure if it was on the power play. It doesn't matter. 4-1 final in game number 2, and it is a hat trick for John Tavares. The captain gets it done. What a performance. And as we check out the 3 stars of the game, it is Tavares, of course, with the hat trick. Ben Bishop, 23 saves and 2 assists for Michael Dowcall. Things are looking up. It was a very rough start to this series for us, but after the overtime win and then a big performance there from the captain when we needed it, and now we take a 2-0 series lead to Bell Center in Montreal. Let's do this. It is game number 3, the first period. Can we get off to another good start? We cannot. It is once again scoreless, pretty much even in shots. Anybody's game from here on out. Let's see what happens in the second period, and Montreal takes the lead. David Desharnais with the goal, and that sets up a very interesting third period. Can Montreal hold on to the lead, or will we once again come back? And we just might. It's P.A. Parento against his former team. Big time goal there. 9 minutes to go. Next goal almost certainly wins this game. Will it be a 3-0 series lead, or can Montreal get a game back? And John Tavares with another huge prime time goal. And the New York Islanders are soaring here. It's a 3-0 series lead. Carey Price just does not have an answer for the captain. Parento ties it. Tavares puts the stake in the heart of Habs fans, and they are facing one hell of a deficit. Carey Price and Ben Bishop, the first 2 stars of the game. The goaltending is there. Right now, though, we are just firing on all cylinders, and we have a chance to close this series out in Game 4 in Montreal. So let's get to it. Let's do this. Let's end this series right now. First period of this very important game number 4, and it's an interesting start in the first 20 minutes. Anders Lee gets the opening goal. Alex Radulov scored from their blue line. Holy shit. We've seen goals from center ice. Keep in mind, Anders Lee scored here on the right side. Carey Price on the right side, the home side. Radulov scored from his own fucking blue line. And then Stefan Matteau scores from the high slot, or just outside the high slot. So that is not the performance we were looking for out of Ben Bishop. 2 goals on 8 shots, including just probably the worst goal I've ever seen from Radulov there. But we do have plenty of time to turn this around. Let's see what happens here in the second period. And case in point, there it is. You can knock us down, but god damn it, Chumbawamba, we keep getting back up again. I get knocked down. It is Dan Hamhuis with the goal, and Johnny Hockey gives us the lead. It is 3-2, 18 shots apiece, and we head now into the third period with a chance to sweep Montreal out of the playoffs here in the second round. Dan Hamhuis, man, you know, I said I was disappointed in having to trade Gormley. Hamhuis, though, put a smile on my face. We are halfway through the frickin' third period. Zach Smith with the insurance. What a goddamn pickup he has been for that fourth line. A minute and a half to go. Happy day. Oh, happy day. We have swept the Canadiens.
Hail the conquering hero.
Out of the goddamn playoffs. This is my favorite episode of all time. I don't care how many cups we won with Vancouver. This is my favorite. Right now, I could stop making videos today and just be happy because we swept Montreal out of the playoffs. Ben Bishop with some rocky performances, but overall, he gets the job done. The Islanders are moving on after sweeping the Habs out of the playoffs. That is gigantic for us. Absolutely gigantic. We get a little bit of a rest as well. But, yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's find out who we're playing in the next round. I don't give a damn about the glitched out scouting. Anyway, I want to see who we play in round number 3. Who do we have to go through in efforts to make it to our third straight final? And it is the Tampa Bay Lightning. We play Tampa in the next round. We have home ice advantage. We do have home ice advantage, so that's a very, very good thing for us. But, man, what an episode this was. Tampa. My God, Tampa sweeps Ottawa. We sweep Montreal. On the other side, it is Colorado and Calgary, Winnipeg and LA being eliminated. So it's Calgary, Colorado, Tampa, and the Islanders. And you will, of course, get a look at what the Lightning have to offer here in the next episode. It will be our round 3 matchup. The dream of winning 3 straight titles to start this series is still alive, and we'll continue that journey in the next episode. As always, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like to help support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next episode. It is our third round matchup against the Tampa Bay Lightning. I cannot wait. I'll see you guys then.